Well, now that we've agreed on a name, so I will tell you, welcome to the Ruby Brothers podcast, fuckers.
Yeah.
I
like that. I don't remember this one coming to agreement. I would like that.
Hey, listen. So, funny thing, y'all niggas called me like last week, and go ahead and pop my can right now because I ain't drinking beer. I'm drinking Coke Zero. Oh, ironically, I don't know if y'all can see what this says,
bro.
Yeah, it's so fucking.
Yo, it's crazy,
right? It's so gay.
Coca-Cola did it today.
I was like, what the hell?
We do take payments, Coca-Cola. Yes,
that part. So, funny thing is, when y'all niggas called me last week, I was fucking baked out of my ass. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, I hope these niggas don't even realize it. Because I'm like, I forgot what we were talking about, but I heard Christopher was going on this whole rant, like, we should do this. We should, you know what I'm saying? Just, stop with this because we can't call it a round table. And I'm like, why can't we call it a round table? But then again, we're doing this, you know what I'm saying, online. So I'm like, why can't we call it a round table? And I'm thinking about asking a question, but I'm so baked at this point. And I'm like, nigga, I'm gone. Like, what can I even say? He mentioned Hillary was like, yo, again, not a round table. So dumbass me, I'm like, the fuck does that got to do with anything? This is what we're calling the podcast. But then I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Every time we did it when we were together, there was always a square table.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I may be fucked up, but this nigga makes a good point. And I've been always complaining about, you know what I'm saying, what we're going to call it because it's so long and all kinds of shit. And even fucked up, I was like, damn, this nigga's right. So I figured unanimous decision was, you know what I'm saying, and out how we do it. You know what I'm saying? So Ruby Brothers podcast would be the easiest fucking way to do it. It's our name, we're brothers, and it's a fucking podcast at the end of the day.
I can't believe it took rocket science, a few beers, and someone half-baked to come to this conclusion.
Well,
we got to pause. Hold on. Shout out to, Hillbill, the sister from another mister, congratulations. She just had an anniversary. Her husband, Ricky, shout out to both of them. But it was her. She always, every time she watches, she said, y'all ain't at a round table. Like, the table ain't round, it's square. Why y'all call it Ruby Brothers Round Table? So shout out Hillary. She kept saying it, so I had to listen. The homie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she ain't wrong. So the next clip you post, you got to post it, this one, to make sure she hears that we listen and we're not judging.
I don't guess it.
But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we got the name now. Or let me rephrase it. We've agreed on the name now. I'm Tapoutbeast, also the older brother, Josh. I'm going to go ahead and leave it to these guys because we done skipped the whole fucking introduction. So
it's all good. Yo, I'm Twin Murder 1. No, not Twin Murder. Twin 1, my bad.
Allegedly.
Thanks about Jay. I'm twin number 1. You know what I'm saying? The middle of the 3. Oldest of the twins and oldest on the Mendez side of the family. Don't never forget that. I'm still the oldest on my daddy's side. I slide it to my little nigga. I have this conversation too frequently about how stupid this is over 7.5 minutes. But anyway, I'm twin number 2. Apparently the baby of the group. Yes, you are the baby. Mama always called you the baby. All right, whatever. I just say still fuck both y'all. Don't matter. Hey, like Ricky Bobby says, not if you're not first, you're last. So I was first, so I'm firstborn. Yeah. The twins. As the older one looks at you,
I was about to say, I'm like, what the fuck? Where the heck? First and foremost,
you're still last. Yeah, you're still last.
The fuck? Oh man. So lately we've been touching on subjects that Christopher really doesn't have much of a say on because he doesn't watch the shows, he doesn't watch or read the comics. He thinks we're nerds. So I want to touch on the subject that, you know what I'm saying, I know it's coming up really soon because a lot of people at my job have been talking about it. Apparently the Bucs are doing a draft at the stadium. And I know since Mayfield or Baker Mayfield, whatever the fuck, the QB, you know what I'm saying, he's been putting in that work past what, 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
You know what I'm saying? And he's been doing good. Although, you know, as you guys call them, the choke artists, they you can't knock, you know what I'm saying, the hustle. They make it to the playoff, but then, you know, boom. So they fuck it all up.
Any given Sunday, you know, I call them the Cardiac Boys, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, also known as the Yucks, also known as the Bucs. But go ahead.
Yeah, no. I mean, since you guys are the big, well, Christopher, you're really the big fan. Christian just, you know, joins along. I'm bandwagoning that bitch. The funny thing is, I started watching the Bucs as a big fuck you to you guys because every time, you know what I'm saying, they lost, I was always talking shit. And then I'm like, damn, I'm actually getting into this shit. I'm like, fuck, now I'm rooting for these bastards. You know, so I want your insight on what you're expecting, you know what I'm saying, to gain from the draft. Like, what do you want to see this year besides them actually winning?
Okay, before you get into it. Yeah, I was like, hold on, you skipped over a whole other part, but go ahead, what you gonna say? I'm a cheater, so I'm gonna let you know now. I cheated and I got advice. So what we should focus on is Mike Evans getting old. He getting out of there pretty soon. He's up there in his career, right? Oh, and Chris Godwin. Godwin is approaching free agency. Nah, Godwin's a clutch.
Godwin ain't going nowhere.
Godwin ain't going nowhere. He's approaching though the free agency. Now we already signed him. I think we got him again. I'm pretty sure we got him locked down. I'm pretty sure we got him. You don't think we need to add any receivers this year? I mean, now that you put it in perspective to Mike Evans, he is getting up there in age, and
he's only 31.
I'm just saying, like long-term strategy. Oh no, no. They got what? That's a clutch long-term. 19th overall pick this year. Yeah, I know, but you know, we got Shake and Big Baker Mayfield, man. You know, the wide receivers. We could use more wide receivers because we got too many rookies that be dropping the ball, and the running back game is already pretty fire right now. So I can see wide receiver. What about defense? You think they're going to take time to focus on their defense? I think they need to because we lost Devin White and what's his name? Devontae. What's his name? Damn, I can't think of his name. The linebacker, Levante David. Anyways, Levante David, he's getting into the end of his years, so we don't got nothing to shore up the middle. We had the year we won the Super Bowl, we had Levante David and what's the other middle linebacker's name? I can't think of it. But anyways, the middle was shored up like that, and we had two linebackers that control the defense, and most of the defense is controlled by the linebackers. Levante David's there, but he needs somebody to help him out. So we need another, like, to me, the defense probably needs more opportunity because we get lit up in the secondary every year. Every year, teams is always throwing bombs on us and scoring all the time. So our secondary is cooked every year. And then we need to shore up the middle part of the defense with the linebackers because Levante's about the end of his ship at the end of his years. And we need to have some steady play callers on the defense to help the middle of the defense, the front. So we already got our defensive line is crazy because we already got Vita Vea and all the pass rushers. It's just the middle and you know the edges because they hit us on the long shots all the time, and we don't got anybody on the defense to really protect those long balls. We got a few defensive prospects that came up. James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee, looked like Nick Scorton from Texas A&M, and Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame. Oh, I don't know. I haven't really had time. I don't watch a lot of college football. I watch only the Bucs because you know I started watching the Bucs long time ago when I had my first son, Aiden. So I used to work 2 jobs until I had children, and then since I had to be home.
You still work 2 jobs. I don't know if you noticed, but being a father is a fucking job.
No, for real. But
it just sucks the money out of you.
Yeah, it just sucks again. Either way, kids suck money out of you like a bill. I always say every time I had a kid, that's at least $500,000 debt I just got into. Once it comes out, that's 500 racks minimum. My wife keeps asking me to have one more. That is not a very good selling point.
It's not supposed to. That's why I say it, to convince people not to have so many kids, because you can only afford so much. Quick question. You said she keeps asking as if like you could.
No, as if I want to pay the bill to undo what I did to have one.
Can we kind of like keep everyone up to speed? So obviously,
none of us can have kids, basically.
Let's all just clarify. Everyone has had a, what do you call it?
Vasectomy?
Yeah. I was gonna say the wrong kind of. I don't know what kind of. I was gonna say hysterectomy or whatever, but it's
only women can have that. But I mean,
no, I knew it was some kind of. To me, it was a vasectomy, so none of us can have kids.
Nigga, we were all spayed and neutered and all kinds of shit.
Who went first?
Refill?
I think I went first.
No, Josh was first.
Josh was first. Thank God, you got the most kids.
God, fuck you.
Sorry, it was necessary, nigga. Like
you ain't wrong, but
I was being selfish. I was talking you into it just so I don't gotta keep going to birthdays and all this extra shit.
Listen, and you know what's funny is that all kinds of birthdays, and I'm still trying not to go to like all of them.
Wait, what did you just say?
I can't stand celebrating birthdays. I don't know what it is, bro.
Bro, are you talking? Okay.
I'm just saying, man.
Hey, look, man. There's some religions where you're not required to. I think sometimes people might do it just to get around all them bills.
It gets expensive.
Look,
you ain't wrong. That goes around. You know what I'm saying? The whole $500,000.
Bro. Yeah. Look, we're gonna go with the defensive prospect, James Pierce Jr. Looks like he got some good stacks. 7.5 sacks, 13 tackles, and 21.4 pressure rate. And then
bingo.
We're gonna go with Luther Burden III from Missouri.
Yeah, but we got the 19th overall pick. Lord knows what might happen. It's like you ever seen the movie Draft Day where all kind of stuff happens? Anybody ever seen that movie? Draft Day? Josh,
no.
I bet you never seen it.
No.
Christian, you ever never seen
it? Even if I did, I ain't gonna remember, dude.
Oh Lord. I watch it every damn something. You guys suck.
Hold on a minute. You just busted yourself, bitch. How you can watch that fucking movie over and over and over again, but you can't take 40 minutes to watch a goddamn comic book mom show?
He's really butthurt over this.
Yeah, you're really, bro.
I'm gonna get him to watch it. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna go through a few episodes. We're gonna muscle through it. I'm gonna get him to watch it.
Just let him watch the last episode.
Movies. I really do I like watching the movies, but what was the one that y'all watched?
Daredevil, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. That's
I'll tell you what.
That's kind of like the bottom of the barrel of the comics. We're like, bro, it's got to be more exciting for me to watch it. You know
I don't know. The comics were pretty serious. The shows I get though, it's not as good as the movie.
Yeah, Daredevil. Come on, Daredevil,
bro.
Who goes and watches the Daredevil, bro? Just like Ant-Man. Like if y'all was to do a thing on Ant-Man, I'd be like, yo, come on.
Don't do that.
Or Hornet or whatever the case.
They're a part of the same thing, bro.
What name is whatever, bro. I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay, so certain Marvel things.
Certain Marvel, it's just, and I don't know if it's worth the time.
Okay, but you watched Ant-Man?
No, apparently not.
Well, it was out a long time ago. I had kids. I was watching movies with the kids like that. So yeah, I watched Ant-Man. It's an old movie.
What about
Ninja Turtles came out with a fucking show? Your ass will watch that shit.
Yeah, of course. He's an Ninja.
Yeah, come on. You being petty.
Hold on. Did you see the last Ant-Man when he was in the quantum realm?
Trash.
No. I didn't say vote on it. I'm just wondering how far he got, bro.
Nah, it got too trash. Mm-hmm. And if I did, I started to watch it and I was like, hold up there. It's crazy.
I mean, I'm not wrong about that one.
I guess me and Josh are the only nerds. I watched them all, bro. Plus, I got Disney Plus, so I'm nerds.
Yeah, you got kids too. Yeah. You got little ones. Mine don't even want to watch that no more.
No, but I see all of them. I watch all of them, bro. I try to get through most of them.
Because you got Disney Plus too.
Yeah, of course.
I don't got.
You have a Fire Stick. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
We're
but
not
that
gonna
takes
record
a
that.
whole.
We're gonna record that.
Yeah,
You didn't see the midnight thing? The midnight? You didn't even know. You saw the show, the midnight show. Moon Knight was
I was gonna say Moon Knight. Yes, I did.
Moon Knight.
I was like, what kind of Diddy show y'all watching?
Oh yeah, y'all want to talk about Diddy? I don't know what's going on, but I heard some things going on with the trial. You want to look up some news real quick, Jay?
Let's
look up some news on Diddy, see what's going on.
I don't think there's anything going on right now. Hold on a minute.
Apparently, a lot of some lawsuits have gotten dropped, but they're still pursuing the criminal portion of it.
Diddy star-studded parties were quote.
Yo, who had him dubbed to get charges dropped?
He got on video over the girl is mainly the case that he has, his ex-girlfriend, like
Cassie or whatever.
Yeah, they settled that case, but the feds picked up that case, and they're using all of that to basically
body him.
Yeah, because they got evidence. There's gotta. You seen the hotel footage?
Yeah, I know, but that's one footage. How much they gonna try to?
Yeah, you ain't got to do that to many women to see it's a problem.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to say, like, they trying too hard to take this man down. You know what I mean?
I mean, the only thing I see is about the whole sex trafficking thing. Says he pleaded not guilty to 5 charges of sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution, and racketeering conspiracy that prosecutors say occurred over a period of 2 decades. Yeah, maybe that's why fucking Biggie tried leaving.
And
Shit.
too much lube and baby oil. He's guilty of buying too much of that shit.
I don't know, but it's just. How much is Diddy worth now? Squat.
I wonder if he's having more fun in jail with all the booty.
You mean everybody else is having more fun in jail with him in there?
I don't know. That's some real.
And it's funny because like R. Kelly's in prison, and this nigga's still like somehow still making music.
R. Kelly.
You didn't hear that that remix he did with what the fuck?
You're not allowed to play R. Kelly out here.
Bro, I would, that's a topic we should touch on because I
Look, before we get anywhere, just think about the next time we go on this podcast. Jury selection starts on May 5th for the Diddy case, and they're supposed to start the opening statements on May 12th. So next month, we're going to see how bad this Diddy case going to be.
Oh, it's going to be the next OJ. It's going to be the next OJ. Everybody's going to be. Or the next.
It'll be the next R. Kelly.
Yeah. Hey, look, so, all I know is we going to be tapped in. We're going to find out all the baby oil that ain't got all up in these folks. We're going to find out about all the things he done did with everybody.
I wonder how much money he spent in baby oil.
I wonder how many people going to go down after this. Like, Diddy got bodies on bodies, and he had like all kind of people around him that can get in trouble. This gonna be an interesting year with Diddy. This is gonna be the death of hip hop royalty. Just said.
I want to see what Justin Bieber got to say.
Ooh.
Justin Bieber looked like he done already sold his soul and told everybody.
Justin Bieber, Usher,
Meek Mill.
It's about to go down.
Yo, the memes are crazy online. When it first went down, did you see the picture? The memes was crazy online when Diddy first went down.
But it's sad though. Like, he's still a hip hop mogul, and for someone to look up to him, all his great music, and then he end his career like this. This is the worst.
He didn't end it like they gunning for him too. Like they going
hard.
Someone's got to die on the sword.
No. What do you mean someone got to die on the sword? That's disgusting. It was inevitable. You gonna do that for 30 years and nothing's gonna catch up to you, you puto.
This nigga just kept saying, "Take that, take that."
Yeah, no.
He's taking it down. They telling him that same thing. Take that, take that.
Every song you listen to today is tainted now over there. Yeah. Is it me? You ever hear the Tupac diss records? What he say about Bad Boy and all them? And I was like, man, he knew from Jump Street. He probably was on game from Jump Street. You listen to every music. If you listen to anybody talking shit about Diddy today from 20, 30 years ago, you like, yeah, he knew. My man knew. Did you see the one where the guy that played what's his name? Light skinned cat actor.
You know how many light skinned cats that are acting?
Man,
right.
What movie?
He was the original Iron Man, the black dude in it, and then
Oh,
he got
you
played.
okay? The one who was
Terrell Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Close.
Yeah, Terrell. You go.
Yeah,
You think about football.
Leave it to your twin to fuck up the name.
I was some T.E.R. Howard. I was close.
So did you see the recent thing that came out that Terrence Howard was approached by Diddy to do something, and he asked to come back. He left. He asked to come back, and then his person and his crew was like, "I think Diddy want to fuck you." And after that, he cut Diddy off. Like he knew that shit from a long time ago.
No, where you at?
Pull that shit up right now. Google Terrence Howard Diddy conversation on social media and play that shit right now. You could play that without getting a snip.
No, the fuck we can't. That shit will get taken down like that.
Fake news.
Other people can play it and you can't. That's so weird.
That's fake news.
It's not fake news. Terrence Howard tells the story.
Oh,
himself.
Yo, then. Oh no.
Yes.
No.
That's what I'm saying. You got to see that, bro. If we can't play it, we're gonna add the link to another thing where he did it, but he talks about it.
So here's the thing. So it's playing.
You've seen it though. You've seen it.
No, it's on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I'm about to mute myself and watch it because that's.
Oh, so he ain't see it, but
you haven't seen it yet either.
Nah.
Send us the link so we can watch it at the same time. We're gonna mute it. We're gonna add in the video so people can do that, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it.
Why don't we just play the audio?
Actually, you can play the audio.
We don't got to shoot the video. We can play the audio of him saying it. Everybody knows Terrence Howard's voice.
You do
I mean,
that.
you're not wrong, but it's like an 11-minute video of this guy talking about
man, just get the social media version of it, man.
Yeah, I just want to hear what this guy got to say. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know his song from that one thing he did when he did that one rap movie.
So while I look this up real quick, now Terrence Howard, hold on. Diddy.
Now, Terrence Howard said any man who went to a Diddy pop has lost his man card.
Sorry. Oh yeah, you going?
All right, here we go.
He invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay.
Now, is this what you're talking about?
Yes, sir, it is. Keep going.
So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man will take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing. And have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit. Because the man card means everything.
Whew. Mic drop. You mean to tell me you missed this, guys?
I don't see how the fuck I missed it. But I don't even see how the fuck Christopher missed it.
About everybody.
And that was really Terrence Howard voice. That's not AI. No one made that up. No. Go look it up. Go look it up.
So I think that's gonna be submitted as evidence with baby oil, and Diddy ain't gonna make it out. He gonna have too much fun in jail. They're gonna put him in a federal nice prison. It's gonna be, what was that one gangster movie where the Italian guys, Goodfellas. Remember in Goodfellas, he went to jail and they lived like kings?
They live like kings.
I feel like Diddy's gonna do that, and he's gonna make everybody take that, and have baby oil. I don't think he's getting out.
I give him like 20 years. He's gonna get out and just have house parties again.
Nah.
I think if he even says the word party, he's gonna get deported.
He can't get deported.
They're gonna send him to
He was
Africa.
born in
They're
New York.
gonna send him back to Africa. With
I mean, listen, that nigga's either gonna have a celebration or he's gonna have PTSD every time the word party or baby oil gets mentioned.
or every time just take that.
I think his whole career, like if
It's
when he
in
gets
the
found
shitter.
guilty, he's done.
Mhm.
So
It's done now.
it goes back to the question because I remember when you were cutting my hair the other about 2 weeks ago. Every time a Diddy song came on, you made it. Yeah, you like skip to the next playlist. And I was like, damn. I was like, yo, you wouldn't listen to a Diddy song or like
Well,
he's
let's
heavily
define
featured.
it. Let's define the Diddy song. If he's the one that is doing the entertaining, I'm not gonna listen. I barely liked him before.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear this dumb fool when he was singing before because I know he's not a rapper. Yeah. Someone wrote his lyrics. Yeah. All he's doing is mimicking what Mace wrote for him for most of his career and what other ghostwriters did for him. So, lyrically, it's not even a problem to skip him before. Now, I have no problem skipping. But outside of that, when you listen, if you go to the production, I can't do that. Like, this guy got too big of a body of work under that production, so I can't. That's cutting out a lot of heavyweights. That's cutting out early locks. Yeah. That's cutting out Biggie.
All the R&B.
Mary J. 112. Like, man, I had a lot of Toto off those songs. Yeah, I can't do that. But I cut out Diddy in a minute. Mace? Oh my God, Mace was my guy, man. The first dude I wrote down everything he wrote so I could figure out how bars was structured.
That first album.
The first album, because it was stupid simple. I was like, okay, this is simple. Like, if you can't figure this shit out, how we fucking did that?
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, so then what about R. Kelly?
I can't do R. Kelly though. I feel like there was 12-year-old every time he made the song in the room. I can't do R. Kelly.
I don't know. There was some songs that are fire.
I don't even care. There's too many R&B artists. I'm not gonna listen to nobody.
I still put that nigga in rotation.
So the other day I was driving and I said, Aaliyah is not a songwriter nor a producer. Who do you think helped her write some of her music? Pop quiz.
Wasn't it R. Kelly?
Some. Who else?
Yeah. Shit.
I have no idea, Gene.
Yeah, shit. I can't even figure it out.
Okay. Pop quiz. Within the camp she rode with to make her good music, who else made music?
I mean, Missy Elliott.
She helped write it.
Timbaland.
Helped write it. Magoo. R. Kelly, all of them. So that made sense. I was like, you had Timbaland to do the producing, and you had these different people that were good at writing music that would help her produce, along with lots of other notable people that we really don't know.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying with the camp, you could have gave. Oh, well, we can.
I wonder if Beyonce ever helped write her some music.
Because
they were about the same age.
Yeah, they said Beyonce killed Aaliyah though.
They
said Jay.
Straight up, I believe that.
Stop,
bro. Think about it. It's Dame's girl. That's Jay's girl. She was the queen before she was the queen.
Correct. So
wait, run that back.
Think about this.
Aaliyah was the queen before Beyonce was the queen.
Right.
Correct.
Jay was trying to get with Queen B. Jay was trying to get with Beyonce. Dame had Aaliyah. Them niggas was beefing. You trying to do a power couple against a power couple. You kill the queen, you kill everything.
Hey, hold on. What was the age difference between Dame and Aaliyah?
It don't matter. He R. Kelly'd it, but she was legal at that point.
She was legal at the time. She was
yeah. Look, I ain't got no bite. I can't say nothing. My girl's 10 years younger than me, bro. Like they were legal at the point when it happened. All right. You know
I'm gonna send you a clip. off of YouTube where this lady was talking about it, and she was like, "Nah." She's like, straight up, Aaliyah. That shit was plotted between.
Think about it. A plane crash from the Caribbean. That's already been something that's been like sus ever since it happened.
And Aaliyah didn't want to get on the plane.
She didn't want to get on the plane. And think about how, you know, she was, who other R&B artist was that big as a female at that time, other than Mariah Carey? And don't anybody worry about no white woman. She gonna be rich forever. Don't matter what she do.
You had a bunch of artists, but no one as big and
At
named
that moment.
as
When
Aaliyah.
that Rock the Boat album came out, she was the biggest thing out.
She was getting movies. She was getting all kinds of shit.
The only other thing out there was like TLC. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, TLC.
That's about it. But there wasn't like a female R&B artist that was just R&B that wasn't a group. You know, This wasn't like a hip hop Salt and Pepper, SWV. This wasn't TLC.
Talking a long time ago.
I'm mad. I don't be judging, but you get what I'm saying, though. Yeah. You know, she was the only one that was outside like that. There was other ones, you know what I mean? There was like Monica. There was what's the name?
Brandy.
Tony Braxton. You know what I'm saying?
But Tony Braxton didn't really like. She was big, like Whitney Houston. Not like Whitney Houston. Let me rephrase.
Oh yeah, but Whitney Houston was on cracky, dog. She was messing with.
But
Bobby.
she was still a solid singer though, regardless.
But that's different. Like she was like Whitney's like. Yeah, Aaliyah was just the hip hop version of what we can fucks with at that group. You know what I'm saying? Like Whitney's like a global. She should have been winning Grammys, dealing with cracky Bobby Brown. You know, she was at a different phase in her life. But I'm talking about like to the hip hop world. Aaliyah.
Put it this way:
what
Whitney Houston to her generation is what Aretha Franklin was to that generation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So Aaliyah,
the female Michael Jackson.
Aaliyah was just a phenomenon, man. She had the look, she had the talent, she had the dance moves. You know what I'm saying? So. Bro, like she was able to do a lot. So in order to sit there and find someone who can replace, you got to kill off a queen to make another queen.
That's what they say. So big shout out to A Gutter. We got some mixtapes out. We need a cops up. HEH Productions on Facebook.com. Make sure y'all get some mixtapes from my man. Support the hood. Mm-hmm. What else?
But yeah, that's a very touchy subject. But I still listen to R. Kelly's music.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you look like you would. That's not cool.
I'm just saying.
I'm glad you cut your beard down. You look less like you listen to R. Kelly now. Yeah. Wow. You look a little bit more professional.
Grace can't stand this shit. She liked it when it was longer. She's like, after I snipped that bitch. I was
you can
like,
have fries in there. That's not normal.
Why has it got to be food that I have to that I hide in my beard?
I mean, what are you gonna hide? You can't hide Toto in there.
Yeah, this is true. I'd be dead. But anyway, so, but nah. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, granted, yes, I understand his case and everything. However, his music was still solid. I mean, a solid piece of work.
So, like, we'll never be able to listen to this guy's music ever.
I can't.
Like, even 10, 20 years
I don't know. Dude, you don't have girls. I didn't use that all this weird, bro.
Okay, yeah. I get what you're saying. Like that. But he never sang about, you know what I'm saying, pissing on females or anything like that. He just, you know what I'm saying? Like, he okay, so he had that one long ass, it's like a 4-minute track in each chapter of the song. I think it was called "In the Closet" or some shit like that. Oh my god! Now that I think about it, fuck.
I don't know.
I still gotta be able. I don't know. I still listen to his music because he's got a good body of work. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Like, yes.
Like you got situation. Like 20 years of music from history.
I mean, that's okay. So think about it. Everybody was still listening to Michael Jackson, even though like he was like, oh, he was molesting kids and he was doing this and he was such a.
That's another good point. Like people still listen to Michael Jackson, but he liked booty holes.
He did not. He had some of the that's like Prince. Bro, the guy was just as feminine as can be.
No. Not like, don't compare.
Hold on, let me finish.
No. It's not even fair.
Hold on, because Prince was the most feministic person. Like
no,
this nigga
but Prince was not. He didn't like buttholes.
But he had the baddest bitches out there.
He didn't like buttholes. There's a difference between buttholes and not buttholes.
That's fair, but what I'm saying is he dressed like he liked buttholes.
It doesn't matter
What
what
do you
he dressed.
mean?
He used to play
No.
basketball in fucking stilettos,
Heels.
and
In
6-inch heels
fucking
or whatever.
heels.
So what? My man can play in platforms. So what? He
And
still
then had
got
the
fit.
deepest voice you could ever imagine.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, and he still played basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like
In
Michael
heels.
Jackson wasn't playing no kind of physical activity. But
You don't know that. You don't know.
Yeah.
This nigga probably could
his
play some
only
basketball.
physical activity was buttholes.
Bro, you gotta relax right now, bro. You gotta
Sorry.
relax.
Little kid
Maggie's
butt.
gonna be mad as fuck at this.
Just like Dave Chappelle said. He likes
We
to
should
take a
have her
long
join the
gander.
interview one day since
Oh,
she was
hell
so
no.
upset.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No. Listen, Mom was lucky she was able to get on the podcast that one day. All right. And then
But that's Mom Dukes, though. You know what I mean? She's going to get on.
We're
she
gonna have
was
to
like
have a
so
different
hype about it.
Mother's Day, though.
What? What other mother?
Okay, never mind.
Now we got to have Mom's back for Mother's Day. Let's have the part 2.
Yeah. We're going to ask you some tough questions.
Yeah.
too.
How about we get some questions ready, have Mom's back in preparation for Mother's Day?
Damn,
So
it
how
is
do
And
you
then
next
get
month,
you
too.
gotta give her a timer because you know old people go like 34 minutes on one topic.
And
so
then we got to
timer.
speed up the response. Like, mira, yeah, answer now. Don't take that 30 seconds to respond. Bitch, hurry up.
She'll
It's like a
still take
lightning
minutes to
round.
respond.
We should probably do like a lightning round. All right, Ma. Quick question. Boom. You boom. And everybody hit her. She got to say it real quick. Just off the top of the head.
Oh, she would hate that.
So, Ma, what was it like the first time you saw me and Chris smoking? Hi. Answer. Woo.
God, when was the first time y'all niggas did smoke with Mom?
No. Smoking Mom, and the first time she caught us is a different thing.
You know that topic
Nigga.
came over. I had to tell that story. Like they asked me, I was like,
Who say?
The Camacho family. They was over there asking me like, when was the first time you got
Your
caught?
wife's side of the family. For everybody
Yeah,
else in the audience, his wife's
A
side.
very specific white side of the family because they get it. They're my niggas. Anyway, they asked me how did she whoop our ass, and I was like, actually, that's the one time she didn't
did.
whoop our ass. Nope.
I remember that.
She killed us with another one.
Yep.
I still remember till this day. We walked in the house. And
No. I think we were sitting on the couch. To me,
I remember
we
we
were
was in
sitting
the
down.
living room.
All I remember, we was in the house.
In
Mom
the living
walked in
room.
the house, and we were like tremendo. Like we were fumando, just smoking.
So we was baked like a mug.
Toasted.
Did you not think Mom was gonna walk in the house?
Nah, we usually
I don't
had
really-
Visine on us. Like
I don't think we gave a fuck
Like,
at that
I
point.
think after-
Honestly, at that
like,
point,
yeah, I
because
think
the way we got caught, I was like, that was pretty stupid. We didn't do nothing to like.
I think we contributed towards building shit. Yeah. So
I don't know what we was doing, nigga.
I don't remember.
All I know is we was in the living room and we got knocked. As soon as she looked at it, she was like,
Mom knew. And we usually don't slip like that. We usually have Visine in. Like we don't. Like we didn't give a fuck that day.
Yeah, I don't know what we were on that day. And then she just walked in. She said, "I am truly disappointed. I raised you boys to be leaders, not followers."
And the look she gave us before she said that shit. She walked in. She just looked at us. I can't believe it.
Is that only one look that you with a straight face and you're like, fuck.
The whole comment killed it too, though. It was the worst. I honestly,
I think that's the only time I've ever heard Mom say that to us. Like I didn't even.
That she was disappointed?
Well, when she started with it, I was like, damn.
She never told us that.
Yeah, she never.
If you think about it, you know, we never really gave her a reason. To like, you know, we weren't them time. You got your ass whipped. You know what it is.
I was about to say, I heard this shit my whole life. What are you talking about? I'm disappointed. What else is fucking new?
That was the first time she ever told me that.
Yeah.
I remember that shit hit me in the chest. I was like, "Oh,
that's why I don't remember a lot, but I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that when she started with that, and then when she hit it was like, "Yo, I taught y'all to be leaders and not followers. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That one that one burnt me pretty good. That one burned me pretty good. But you know, and to put it in perspective, like to me, that's when I realized that I was meant to be a leader. And you know,
to be real, Mom, I guess had you guys on a higher standard because of the fact that you guys did
not
so much.
Just us, all of us. You know what I'm saying? That's
But what I'm saying is, like, when you guys were in high school, hell, school period, whether it's grade school, middle school, high school, you guys, you know what I'm saying, you guys were held at a higher standard. Where my grades just, nigga, she knew what I was getting every grade. I mean, every report card.
Everybody knew what you was getting.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So, like I said, she had you guys at a higher standard. So I guess when she walked in and saw, or clearly caught you guys, you know what I'm saying? It was
or
just
we
like,
actually we was slipping that day. We didn't give a fuck that day.
I mean, listen, at some point you're gonna slip and shit's gonna happen, but you didn't get your ass beat.
The only time.
You didn't get kicked out the house.
I didn't get swung on.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I know I didn't.
Oh, you the only one that didn't get swung on?
I ain't never.
He's the only one.
But not by mom.
No. We talking about by mom.
No.
Oh,
I seen you get swung on. I ran. Nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to the room to go pack.
Yeah, I was out. I was like, ain't no way we gonna stay here no more. She Mike Tyson now. I'm not saying here. I gotta get worried about getting beat up at home. My other house. The fuck I live.
That part. All right. Well, shit. Is there any other time that you disappointed Mom that I don't even know about? Because I don't remember this fucking story at all. I don't even know where the fuck I was.
Yeah, when I got married the first time, but she wasn't there to say nothing.
Oh, the first time he got married, I remember that. I was wearing all black.
Everybody was disappointed.
Similar to this.
Yeah.
I remember.
I probably. I done been to jail a few times. You know, we've all disappointed our mama.
Yeah, I remember that time when he got married the first time. I remember my wife was holding me back, you know, because they say they're exchanging vows, and they always say, "Speak now or forever
hold your peace."
Yeah, exactly. What my wife was doing the whole time, because I was drinking. I was like, she was wrestling me not to say nothing, because she knew that's why I wore all black. I was protesting. I did not agree to that.
Was I
just like that one wedding you had, the one at the the
Casablanca. Okay. Oh, we don't gonna go down that rabbit hole. All right, bro. We're gonna end this on that positive note before this goes any further left down this alleyway that we don't want to go down, man.
Wait, hold on. Was I even there?
It was your wedding,
not that part. I'm talking about yours.
Oh no, there was his first wedding.
Mine was foul. Mine was a shotgun wedding. I was just, it wasn't, I only think a few family members showed.
Yeah, it was like maybe 4 or 5.
Someone as large of a family as we have, it was not. Because remember, she was my, at the time, the mother-in-law was dying
of lung cancer.
And they knew that
she was on her deathbed.
There was hospice at the house. She had less than 2 weeks. I had already tried once, never did the wedding. And then because we had tried once and her mom wanted to make sure she can go in peace knowing that her daughter would be taken care of, I was trying to be a good guy like a dumbass to a bad girl. And fucked around and found out, you know.
Yeah, can't turn a hoe to a housewife.
No, sir.
That part.
I had to get divorced while she was pregnant and shit, so then I didn't have to pay child support.
Oh.
Legally in the state of Florida, that is my responsibility, regardless of who put it in there.
Wow.
Shout out to my man A for funding the divorce, you know what I'm saying?
Word?
Yeah, he gave me the bread. I was like, look, I'm finna file this myself. I just ain't got the money for the filing fee.
Yo, good luck, A.
Yeah, cuz helped me out in a heartbeat, dog. He gave me that bread. I gave it right back as soon as I could, bro.
Damn, I didn't know that part.
Oh, yeah, man. I'd have been wrapped up with child support for a baby that ain't mine.
18 years?
Woo, in jail.
Damn.
It's real in the battlefield. Be careful in Florida, fellas.
Thank God. Thank God. And get your baby tested.
Don't sign the certificate.
Be like Kanye, you had 18 years. 18 years. You find out that nigga ain't yours. Don't wait to get tested. Testing niggas.
Yeah, man.
That's why I'm glad we're all snipped.
Word.
That sounds really weird as a married man at this point because I
I
don't
don't
have
give a shit.
problems, but
I don't give a shit. I'm snipped. Glad.
Well, you're also Dominican.
Whatever.
we're also old. We really can't have kids. But on that note, we are well past our curfew, my brother.
No, y'all niggas is well past your bedtime. I'm good.
Yeah.
So
I know.
I will tell you on the next opportunity that we can to talk about shit, since this motherfucker doesn't like watching shit. Daredevil season has already ended. Season 1's already out. If y'all motherfuckers haven't watched it, it's a damn good show. The damn last show was phenomenal, and it left it open for so many different possibilities. We'll get into that next time. It has been 45 minutes. It has been a wonderful 45 minutes chopping up with you guys. I'm
and
sorry.
he had Coke, dude. He's not even drinking beer. We got fresh
When he said
beer
Coke, I thought
on
that
tap. Let me tell you, my brother's got a keezer. We turned a deep freezer into a kegerator. They call it a keezer. We have fresh, very cold beer on tap. I've been running back and forth getting a fresh cup of very good frothy frozen beer from my brother's keezer. If you want
what kind of beer?
It is an IPA. Do you remember what you got?
Hold on. I got the picture.
If you want one, I will build you a keezer. I will paint it. I will put a custom sports magnet on that motherfucker with the tap. I will recommend where to get the beer. I will even build a mobile cooler version of the kegerator so you can go to the beach, pour beer, and drink like a fucking boss.
Or tailgate at fucking Bucs games.
Whatever you want. Holla at me.
So the question is, are we actually going to go to a Bucs game this year?
No, probably not. The way my account's set up, I can't afford to go to a Bucs game.
I love the Bucs.
We could watch it together,
but the
on the television.
The experience is miserable from August through November. It's miserable. It's hot. You can't get in no shade. And usually don't nothing really pop off till November anyway.
I don't know. I mean, the one time that I actually went to a Bucs game, it was a preseason game, and it wasn't that bad.
It's cheap though,
and you probably sat in the shade. Only
actually, it was
in the shade.
There was no shade on where we were fucking high up.
Oh, you had nosebleeds, man. Cabrón, bro. That means you didn't even sit there the whole 3 hours.
I did.
No, you didn't.
It was pregame.
So I left before the game ended because I'm trying to beat the traffic. Damn it.
Yeah,
you sound like a girl right now. See, this is why it's good living in the city. Sitting in the traffic, you get home about 30 minutes. That's like the worst traffic.
I leave right before the fourth quarter. I get home in 15.
You can watch the rest of it on the fucking TV.
I don't even. Depending on how the game go, I'll leave by halftime because you know them the quarterback boys.
He's the fan.
Depending on who we playing, I know how it's gonna go.
Anyway, look, I got curfew, dog. Y'all ain't listening to the OG.
I gotta put mine to bed too.
They gotta go to bed and do their thug thistle.
You gotta tuck them in and everything. Just
shut up. Look, he gotta wipe their ass and everything. We gotta go to bed.
No.
Come on,
love you guys.
Pray and go to sleep.
Love you, bro.
My man.
Love, peace,
chicken grease,
and listen to music at the same time. We're gonna come with our favorite song the next time we come out here. That's new. There's none of this shit.
So you know what? I need you to do me. I was gonna say
2025. 2025.
We got 4 months of music.
Yeah, we gotta come up with the best song 2025 next time.
Any genre too.
Anything.
All right, fair.
All right. That's the next topic.
Let's get
Ruby Brothers podcast. It's way better than Roundtable. I felt like we were fucking fake superheroes with capes.
Word.
And shout out to Hillary on that one though.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie.
Hill Bill, a sister from another mister. Holla at your boy, twin number 1. Let's go.